You're not a Dolph fan, but like peripherally, what was your POV of
like,
Dolph?
You guys, like, just the energy you guys came back with when you were there, and then when you came back with, and like we did the whole thing, Dolph Cove, and like.
I mean, we went to go see him, and we didn't actually get to see him. So yeah.
But it was the energy you guys came back with. I was like, shit, I gotta listen to this guy, because up until then I never listened to him. So yeah, man, you guys definitely put me on. I was like, shit, this guy's dope. His music's fire.
Yeah, Dolph was my guy. I really hope that we get an album. But that was really cool to see. I love to see that. What's his name? Key Glock is still dropping music, but yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. Hold on. I jumped the gun. This podcast is powered by Shea Moisture Men. The Shea Moisture Men collection was designed to provide head-to-toe care for men of color and keep you looking fresh and feeling even fresher. Shea Moisture's products are formulated with ingredients that are naturally derived and sustainably sourced, from hair care to beard care to body care. See which line will provide you with safe and uncompromising care at www.sheamoisture.com. Shea Moisture Men, built to serve men of color. Of course, now back to the pod.
Booyah.
Booyah kasha.
Not with the hype.
Hey.
So I can't even hear myself. I can't even hear myself.
I really thought he wasn't gonna do it. I thought he was just gonna.
You guys are pressing him. I didn't even say the words freestyle. It was Coco and Patrick.
I mean,
that
listen,
was all about the freestyle.
We have an artist on here. They have to do it.
You guys were both with last week's episode with Everything Ocean.
Shout out to
that
that
was
guy,
shout out to Everything Ocean. That's my guy. You guys both were the ones that were really pushing for the freestyle. I appreciate it because we got what we got.
I'm not understanding what everyone else doesn't understand, other than Patrick.
I'm saying,
you come on a
platform.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do it. Come on now.
It has its own beats.
Come on now.
Its own production. That that multiple people that are not musicians have freestyled over. You freestyle.
You got freestyle.
And that's exciting, and I think he was excited about it. He was like, okay.
Yeah, and you could do it anyway. You don't have to rap. You could sing.
I know, and I'm happy it worked out. And
the line is still one of the best to do it on the mic.
Yeah,
we've got a couple good ones actually. I'll say.
Yeah.
Even the ones that weren't that great were very funny.
Yeah.
Great. Shout
out to Bailey.
Not shout out to Bailey.
Yeah.
Sticks, Shem.
No, Sticks, Shem. We started a whole beef. I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
Man them. It's not with a hype thing. A war.
It's good.
Of course, it's your boy here.
Shop like Shak.
You waste shoot. Maybe I'll just say it myself. I like it. Do you like that?
I don't know. It was better when it came from the voice.
There's a rhythm though. That's what you're used to. So I'm trying. I broke the rhythm. So it's like, and then there's
Shop like Shak.
Waste shoot, and of course we got a couple people in the back. We got Malik in the building, of course. Yeah. Man, them. Got them.
Bam.
Yeah. How's your week been, bro?
Bruh. Tired.
Why?
Tired. Dog, there's one day I went to bed at 8:30 this week.
Lots of furniture you've been packing. Unboxing.
I wish it was that way. Nah, bro. You ever had like, I don't know if this happens to you, like the first time you get the snowfall and like winter sets in, you're just like, I'm over this. Like that was me this week. I was no energy for anything.
But maybe it's because you knew you had to go out and drive into it.
No.
Is that why? That's not why?
I barely left my crib, and that could also be why.
Because I saw it and I was like, this is beautiful, and I just know that it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna hate it. Yeah. But usually when it starts, I'm never mad.
Nah, I've been mad. Just like it's cold, it's dark. It's just.
But I understand that because it happens so fast. Exactly. It was 17, almost 20 degrees, and then all of a sudden it's -2 and almost a snowstorm.
Yeah. And then Ashley saw my work calendar this week, and it was dying. She was like, she saw a meme where it's like, yo, work calendar. It's like all these color-coded things, nuts. Mm-hmm. It's literally my calendar. So it was insane week, and I was just like, I'm tired of this, bro. Like one day. 8:30 went to bed. Next day I was like, I'm done. But you know what it is? It's also I'm counting down because I know I got time off coming up. So you know those like couple weeks before you get a time off from work.
Yeah, you get that little I'm about to shut off buzz.
Yeah. If someone says something to me, I'm about to snap. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of been
Patrick snapping at IKEA because it's just a company of kind people is just probably the most passive aggressively kind thing you probably will ever see.
My last team, no.
Yeah.
But it won't even be them. It's gonna be someone in my building that's gonna catch a stray, and then that's gonna cause problems. So I was trying to behave myself. You know what I mean? But no, I got some good news this week and everything like that. So I can't complain too much, man. But
How lovely.
yeah. How you been though, man?
It's been an eventful week to say the least. It started with the day after we recorded last week's podcast. Coco and I woke up as we do in the mornings.
Right.
And in our condo, we have like a sliding door.
Yeah.
The sliding door decided not to open when I tried to get out to just, leave the room as somebody likes to do.
What do you mean?
It just was jammed. I couldn't open it.
Jeez.
So we
The
called.
door to the bedroom is a sliding glass door.
Yes.
That is frosted and gorgeous, but not as functional as you would like.
Yeah, so I tried to slide it, didn't slide, did everything. I pulled it up, pushed it to the left, to the right, pushed it down. Nothing moved, worked. I was like, it was on the wheels were on two different tracks. I knew I had to call for help. I was like, I'm not going to go right to the fire department because I feel like it's excessive and like it's such a quick move. I don't know, maybe this is something common. I don't know.
Right.
I've just been here for a few months. Security might be like, you got to do this. I don't know. Called security. It's just like this young dude. I mean, he was nice and he did what he was supposed to do. But after he called his superior, I'm like, listen, nobody's gonna solve anything today. So listen, we're not gonna wait for a technician to get here in a couple hours. Yeah. Just call the fire department. It's an emergency at this point.
Damn.
So we had the fire department come through. They helped us with this. All thankfully only lasted about an hour. But
you trapped in your room, bro.
We were trapped in the room.
An hour we were by ourselves trying to get out.
That's terrifying.
And by trying to get out, I mean Shaquille was trying to get out of the room, and I was like proceeding like nothing was happening because I was like, I'm claustrophobic as well, so I was like, I'm just gonna pretend. I'm gonna get ready for work like it's a normal day, and I'll get out on time. Just doing that, and Shaquille's like breaking his fingers trying to get out, like physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fingers were kind of numb a little bit.
From trying to get out.
Yeah.
So we eventually got out. The first thing one of the firefighters says when they walk into our room, he's like, well, at least you got an ensuite.
I mean, that's true.
Like, yeah, you are right. True. And we had this little bit of water that I was about to ration. Yeah. And then we were also just like, fuck, I don't know what the condo looks like right now. Like, we finished potting, and when we finish potting, sometimes it's like, shut it down, go to bed, figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I don't know how messy it was or whatever. And so we opened the door, and I was like, please don't be a giant pigsty of a mess. Because I'm also like, I can only imagine on the other side. You're just like, maybe just trying to imagine who these people are on the other side of this frosted door. They're like, who are these people too? So they open the door, we walk out, and the first thing they say is like, so do you have a podcast? And I was like, thank God. The only thing that was there was the mixer and a couple of mics.
Nice.
So it was very clean, and we just had like a nice little convo. They were really nice, the firefighters. And if we didn't have stuff to do, I almost would have just brewed a pot of coffee and just like chilled with them for a minute, to be honest.
They were chilling.
No.
They were like chopping it up. They were cool as hell.
I love that.
And they were very calm. Like, I don't know what fire department this is, but shout out to them.
They're down the road.
For real.
Yeah.
They're so kind and so helpful.
That's good.
And informative. After the fact, they're like, here's what you do. Here's what you need.
Yeah.
And they were trying to chill. They were trying to chill and like have a cup of coffee, like you said. They would have been chilling. But yeah, my first thing was to run out of the room and see what they were seeing.
What state is it?
Yeah.
But autopilot is a real thing as an adult. And so everything was spick and fucking span, even though that wasn't the intention or like a conscious effort.
Yeah.
It was spick and span. Everything was perfect. All they had was a couple electronics, not even all of them, a couple neatly placed on the top that you guys are on just now. So they knew what was going on from a creative standpoint, and they were like, oh, this is amazing, and wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire. You ever think about that though? Like how you talk about autopilot. So those nights you come back home and you're just like sloshed, but somehow you still manage to do everything you need to.
See, the thing is,
to get yourself in bed, to get yourself in order.
Yeah, you know what? Those nights, the things specifically that I think of that like I'm amazed when I wake up and they're done is like if I wore my grills out and if they're always like in the box in the drawer when I'm done and I'm like, you drunk idiot. How did you figure that out? Like, that's genius.
Exactly.
I don't know how you were so smart to do that, but you were an idiot throughout every other aspect of this evening.
Yeah. That's like me with my contacts. Like, I don't know how I managed
I can imagine that.
Come home, like, whatever time it is, sloshed, and just somehow manage to get these things out of my eyes in the container.
I can't do it sober.
Fresh salute. Like, I don't know how that happened.
For me, it's the alarm clock and the phone being charged.
Like, phone on the charger.
The phone on the charger?
Yeah, that's a good
Got
one.
in the bed, plug the phone in, and set an alarm.
Ooh.
I'm a winner.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Because sometimes I'll be so drunk and like the only thing that I have or I think that I'm able to do at that stage is maybe roll a blunt and go to bed. The fact that I could roll a blunt is very impressive at that point. But the fact that you can put away certain things, you folded clothing, or you've charged your phone, or you've set your alarm and set yourself up for success the next morning in some way.
In some way.
Those are the things.
The little wins.
Also experience.
Yes, that's also experience, to be quite honest.
That's true.
So that happened on the weekend, and then more recently, yesterday, I was filming something with the Raptors, so we went to Superfan's house. I was hanging out over there.
Oh wow!
Cool. Yeah, so we were at Nav's house.
Damn, what's that like?
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful house. That's all I'll say.
Whereabouts? Can you say where?
He's in Saga. He's in Saga. Okay. Yeah. But it was a very nice house. Very nice man. Lots of memorabilia to look and explore, and like it was just like just being around him. I just felt like a 12-year-old Raptors fan again, because I don't know, at that time I just remember seeing him all the time.
Yeah. And like I was gonna say, like you're like, you know, we're all basketball fans, but I feel like you and Malik are almost like Raptors historians. Like you guys just remember like random players and stuff, but then you go into the house of the super fan. Like how was that?
Yo, it was a vibe. He took out like a Shak shoe. I took a picture with a Shak shoe. I was like, Shaq with a Shak shoe.
Damn, like size 22,
23, very close, very close. But yeah, that was just a really fun experience from the perspective of like being a little kid that's grown up as a big Raptors fan and known about the super fan Nav Bhatia, and now I'm at the house filming. So I'm really excited for what we did there, because it is a commercial project. Mm-hmm. But I think everybody's gonna enjoy it. I think it's funny. Nice. Like there's humor in it, so it'll be good.
Nice. Look at you, man, with the MLSC flex. That's big.
Yeah. That one's gonna be good. And also, speaking of MLSC flexes, of course, going back to the Gillette, OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet spot, that's running everywhere now. Like
I see that every day, like multiple times.
Yeah. We were at Real Sports, and that was just running every single time. Like my boss, he was like, hey, look, and he's getting up. He did, Ben. He's like clapping for us. He's like, look, Shaq's program. He's like, I heard it was record time, right? You did that in like 5 days or so. It took forever to finish. So he's like, it's a really good feeling that's out there too. So
that's big. That's big. I want to give a quick shout out to my boy Daniel real quick, man.
Yes, I did see him.
Because that was crazy too.
On the big screen.
So if you don't know, that's like one of my best friends, man. Like that's like a brother to me, man. Officiated my wedding and everything, and then I'm seeing him everywhere in the city. Like you saw him. So we did this campaign with Love Scarborough. You know, shout out to Scarborough Health Network. You know, trying to raise money for the hospital and everything. So yeah, I just like, it's crazy just seeing people in your inner circle working on different campaigns and just out and about, and it just reminds me that like this is our time, you know what I mean? It's like different people.
We've had this conversation before.
It's just crazy just looking at it. It's like really like it's our time. We're out there, you know, the people in our generation, everything, just promoting stuff, whether we're working on different campaigns or whatever. It's like, yo, we're like the shakers and movers in the city. So it's dope to see you know, people you grow up with, people you're close with, just making things happen. So yeah.
And I keep learning as we get older too. It's not everybody experiences it like this. I still meet people that are like around our age and older that don't know anybody doing anything at all, anywhere. I've never worked with like any type of celebrity. Like I've never had that experience like, in a working capacity or even like a fan capacity. Yeah. So I think it is a very special time for sure.
100%, man.
So where do you want to get started?
Whew.
You can choose, because I'm prepping us on something else.
Okay. So we won't start there then.
No. I want to prep us.
All right, man. Well, there was this thing that maybe we got Malik with the mic now. I feel like Malik might be good to kick this off, man. The Holy Gyms. I think you sent this to us about little experience saying we need to have more holistic and holy gym experiences.
Right. So, do we have that tweet?
It's kind of funny, like as much as like I brushed it off as a joke and like, oh my gosh, like whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't go to gym myself, but like I have
Right.
friends and I hear their experiences, like as women even too. I kind of see what she's talking about just peripherally, just from what I understand, gyms really are.
Yeah.
So
They're like social clubs. And
Yeah, they can be.
gym secondary.
yeah.
They can
Honestly,
be.
sometimes
Depending on what time you go, especially. There's
Depending
like,
on
and
type
what
of
gym you're
too.
going
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
If you're spending $100 a month, of course I'm gonna socialize.
100, you're going to, what's that, Lifetime or whatever? Or like,
Lifetime, yeah, it has like it's like a resort.
yeah.
It's a legitimate resort outside.
Legit.
They got like an Olympic sized swimming pool.
Yep.
I see people kick up in the middle of the summer. I'm like, where are they? Maple.
Yeah.
Okay. Or Brampton.
That's it. Yeah, it's always in the outskirts. I don't think they have one in like downtown Toronto or whatever. But yeah, man, the gyms are interesting, man. I normally go like first thing in the morning, so it's not that type of flex. But if you go like from between like 4 and probably 9,
That's when the serious.
Well,
5 and
if
9.
you go in the morning, you're there to use the gym because
Exactly.
you have stuff to do after.
Exactly. But if you're going like in the evening, I call that demon hours for the gym. That's like prime time. Like I'm getting this flex off. I'm letting you know I'm a socialite.
And some people
or whatever.
plan
Is that like 5:30 to like what 8:30?
Yeah,
Demon time.
5:30, 8:30.
5:30 to close. Well, what do you do
Yeah,
later?
till close. Yeah, if they close.
Oh, listen, I'm accustomed to 24-hour gyms, so I'm like,
Yeah.
That is
What
but
time is closed?
The special gyms closed though, like the
Oh, the
like the
specialty
Lifetimes
gyms. Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
and the
yeah.
Movatis, the ones where
Ooh.
you got to pay, with your firstborn.
Yeah.
you talking about Equinox adjacent?
Equinox.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like those kind.
So the specific tweet that we're referring to in this conversation says this, and I think it's a great conversation because we have Pastor Govey here with us, because he is both a pastor and a gym enthusiast.
And a Govey.
And a Govey.
Informative.
So the tweet says, patiently waiting on someone to open a Christian gym in Kingston, St. Catherine that allows me to praise while I work out, because these secular songs are not it.
There's the music.
Some
There's the
upbeat
music.
gospel music. Yeah.
Okay, that's where I.
The hell's it? Yeah.
I don't know.
The yeah
but
is
she's
very
also
interesting.
she's in Jamaica.
Yeah.
She's in Jamaica, so you gotta
Wait,
read it like
but
that.
it
Do you
said
know this
Kingston,
person?
St.
No, but she's like,
Catherine's.
yeah, that's in Jamaica, no?
Oh yeah.
Is it? I guess.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
all I heard was the buzzword.
I thought it was a road. Like I thought there was a St.
No.
Catherine road.
All I heard was the
Kingston, yeah.
buzzwords.
So now
Kingston.
I'm gonna hear Patrick read it in a Jamaican
No.
accent.
Yeah, give us some
Hold on,
Yeah.
let me see if
You live in a
she's.
Jamaican auntie, so it should be quite easy.
I look like a Jamaican.
No,
auntie.
I
All right. I thought you were gonna give me music. All right, cool. That's fine.
What do you want? Reggae? Like, I don't want to be
put
like.
some Christian, put some gospel music.
Yeah. I need like the one drop.
The
Kingston
organ,
music.
the organ.
Okay.
Gospel.
Now I'm like, I don't know if she is, but whatever. We'll do it anyway. So
I forgot that Kingston and St. Catharines aren't necessarily close to each other, but
that's also
just
true.
now
No,
I
you're
was
right.
like, is
You're
this
right.
a Canadian?
They're on opposite ends of
This is
but
for you,
whatever.
Patrick. Here you go.
All right, this is from Sonia Stewart. Sonia, patiently waiting on someone to open a Christian gym in Kingston, St. Catherine that allows me to praise while I work out.
Yes.
Because these secular songs are not it.
Not at all.
Some upbeat gospel music. You hear me?
Is it?
That me want.
Man, I want that. Man, I want that.
That was really good.
Yeah.
It's
But-
not a good gym.
See, I want to go to a gym that is not a good gym.
It
What's
has to
that?
be a great.
Great gym.
Great gym.
So,
Yo, but I listen.
do you understand? Do you agree with Auntie?
I mean, I understand where she's coming from, because sometimes you go into the gym and I'm hearing, I'm not even secular. I'm hearing like Taylor Swift. I'm not trying to work out to Taylor Swift. Like, no disrespect.
But people, I swear, use headphones.
No, and that's it too.
bro.
That's it too.
That's always an option.
That is too. I usually listen
Anywhere
to
in
like,
life,
podcasts.
really.
Like I'll listen to our
You don't-
podcast.
This
while I'm
auntie has headphones with a cord, and that's why she
Yeah.
doesn't understand that there's
Yeah.
another option. That's okay, because
That's true. She don't know.
different generations
She
don't
don't
have
know.
access to new information if they don't have younger generations around to be like, oh, what about these Bluetooth speakers, auntie?
Like you don't walk in a Hollister and say to turn off the
Your secular unce.
yeah, whatever's going on there.
What?
Your secular unce. It could be a problem for an auntie, you know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I will say, you guys get at me all the time, so I told you I'm waiting for you to make those Lecrae jokes, but it's fine.
No, but I feel like you fuck with the secular music when you're pumping, especially pause.
I mean, especially when I'm pumping.
Hey, yeah, hey. Yo, if you listen to Jesus music while you're being secular,
And he's just
Sex is in the Bible, bro. Sex is in the Bible.
we're allowed to do that.
Yes.
Oh, you know what I just realized? You know what I just realized for the first time ever right now?
Yeah.
And I've almost been married a year. According to the Bible, I can have guilt-free sex.
What does that
I'm
mean?
married. You're married. You can have sex. It's legal now.
Yeah, but now
it's
this
legal.
man said it's
Now it's legal.
Question.
I can't with this guy. It's all good.
So
Yes.
BC.
Oh, hey, we gonna get
Are
there.
you telling me you weren't enjoying yourself and you felt that it was wrong and so it wasn't a vibe and that changed it? I
feel
don't
like that's
think you cared about that. That's what I'm
Ah!
asking. That's not.
But in all fairness,
This guy's
BC
sick.
goes back to childhood as well, and childhood Shaquille was very much so, I guess, religious, if you want to call it.
I was
Way to wrap it back to the original BC.
That was good.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done.
Yes,
Well done.
exactly.
Well done. But listen, I'm gonna play you when we're done. I'm gonna play you some Lecrae stuff, and not just Lecrae. There's other artists, but like you like trap. There is trap gospel, like trap hip hop that is like.
No, it's Patrick. Nobody want to listen to
There's
that.
also vegan hamburgers.
Yeah, it's the
Nobody want to
same.
listen to that. Respect. You like what you like, but nobody want to listen. Over here, you talking to the wrong crowd. Nobody listen to that.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm talking to Miss Stewart. I'm talking to Miss
You
Sonia.
talking to Miss Stewart.
I'm talking to Miss Sonia. Miss
Do
Sonia.
you know this person?
No, but I'm gonna find her. Find her.
Married to her.
Facts.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ashley.
Yeah.
No, but because I feel like you listen to whatever like music that you could call secular while you're working
whatever.
out.
Yeah.
Isn't there just a different feeling when you're listening to something like that versus listening to something virtuous while you're lifting weights?
To me, it doesn't even matter, bro. Like we talked about, I can listen to R&B while I'm lifting weights. Like it's just
You listen to podcasts while you lift weights. That's
exactly.
Weird.
Yeah, I almost dropped the weights because sometimes it's mad jokes, but that's fine. But like I'm just saying, I don't really think it matters. But to each their own. Some people you have to listen to a specific type of music. You might need.
I will
Lil
always
Ferg.
praise the
I mean,
Lord.
huh?
Always praise the Lord. You lift weights, you praise the Lord.
You
Then
could, yeah, when you get that rep, you know. But ASAP Ferg. I don't know why I said Lil Ferg. I was thinking of two different artists. But you can
Lil
listen
Ferg.
to ASAP Ferg sometimes. Like for me, it might be Rick Ross, whatever. There's different artists that I listen to depending on what I'm trying to work on that day. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Okay, so it's a leg day. What are you listening to?
late day, those extra pumps. That's a ASAP Ferg.
Why is that?
Because you need that motivation for the squats, bro. You need that pause.
sounds like Jeezy. Jeezy
Could be
would be
Jeezy.
great.
Could be
Dog
Jeezy.
Motivation 101.
Could be Jeezy.
Why am I talking like I haven't done such things?
Exactly. I was about to say.
What's your go-to?
What's your go-to?
It just has to be trap. I used to like really love like a Waka Flocka
I was about to
song.
say, you're a
like,
Waka
Waka
guy for
Flocka
sure.
is perfect for the gym for me.
Yeah.
Like back
It's perfect for the gym for a lot of people. It really is.
No, he is. He is.
yeah. I just like something with some crazy beats and like aggressive like projecting of the voice in whatever way you can dissect that.
Yeah.
So like whether you're singing like whether it's like a Future where he's like yelling or like a Waka who only yells.
But I think there's something to say about the fact that your body physically reacts differently to people.
100%.
So like, even if you're not paying attention to it, if someone's yelling at you while you're pushing
Yeah.
weights,
Yeah,
you're gonna.
it's like a trainer in your ear.
A
This
personal
is
trainer, exactly.
Yeah.
it's literally a trainer in your ear.
But
Yeah.
it's
Or-
also literally, it's a scientific, biological thing that
Exactly.
your body is responding to frequencies and
Yep.
tempos.
Yep.
Like that's music in general. So obviously, different strokes for different times,
Yeah.
right? But also, who are you?
Well, that's it.
Some people get like my mom, gospel music for her, she is Auntie Sonia.
Yeah.
She is like, if you give me the gospel music, I'm gonna get my jump rope on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my lunges on, I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah. That's
I'm not
fair.
gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
So it just depends
It
on who
depends
you are.
on who you are.
know what
Yeah.
hypes you up.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, and I feel like if they're not going to be yelling, I like just like a hard punchlines. So like that's where like A-R-Ab, Dave East, like those types of guys, Jadakiss, Lil Wayne, like those guys.
Nipsey Hussle, bro. Listen to Nipsey in the gym.
Well, Nipsey's all about motivation.
No, that's what I'm saying. You get that motivational stuff, and I'm like,
he works.
Yeah,
he works.
Yeah, give me
Nipsey
that
for weightlifting.
Yes, for weightlifting. Yes.
Cardio. No, I like him for cardio especially. He probably it works for both, but I think cardio for me because it's like cardio because it's like I'm telling myself to quit, and he's saying keep going.
Hustle and motivate.
Yeah.
I like it because the tempo and the energy requires me to focus. And so when I'm doing cardio, I'm more focused on like, oh my God, get through it. But when I'm doing something like lifting weights or I'm doing crunches or I'm doing something like that doesn't involve cardio.
Yeah.
It's like I want somebody to talk to me to be like, you got this.
You got this. Keep
you
going.
You got to do this. You got it. Oh my
DJ
God,
Khaled?
that ass is going to be lifted. You know, not DJ Khaled because he's like, you the best. I don't want to hear
another
that shit.
one.
I can't listen to. It's hard for me to listen to drill doing cardio because I just want to like go side to side when you're supposed to go straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what I heard is there was a list. I can't remember if Spotify put it out or whatever, but like Drake's songs were actually the top cardio based songs, even though the BPMs are typically lower, but that actually works better for cardio. They're saying. Because most times you think
you can't match a high BPM song if you're going for cardio.
So you go a little bit
You'll
low.
Get burnt out quick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The route can only take you so far.
Trying to keep up with that.
Yeah.
For 4.5 minutes.
The route is
You're done.
The route is a sprint type of situation.
Facts.
I got a very interesting topic.
Okay, what's up, bro?
I found this on the internet because they're now beginning to cast for the new season of Love Is Blind.
Woo, let's go.
And I have the questionnaire here. For the questions that they're asking the future cast.
Did they say what city it's in?
No. I think they probably do this and just based on the responses and maybe like they're like, "Yo, Toronto's lit. We gotta go over there."
It's coming to Toronto.
Yeah,
I can see it. It has to.
They need a Toronto man on there. Like I think you can't.
Do you want a
I'm
Toronto
looking right
show,
at
though?
a Toronto Love
Does
Is
the world
Blind?
really need to see this?
It'll be so messy.
That'd be super mad. Because everyone knows.
They'll see each other like, this nigga.
First of all, how many people are on Love Is Blind?
There's more than you see.
There's more than you see.
Because if there's like 20, there's a guaranteed chance we're going to know at least half of them.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
No, they have like 20 or 30 men and 20 or 30 women. And
We're going to know like 20 of them.
Yeah.
And then only the ones that are, I feel, have the most personality and also have a connection with somebody
End up on camera.
or are the best actors.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that end up on camera, which is like maybe 5 of each side, right?
Yeah.
So
that's how it goes down. So you will absolutely know
at least 2
one person
people.
that
Yeah,
makes
you
it
know.
onto the show,
yeah.
At least 2 people.
and at least 20 people that are.
Once you get out of the pod, you're like, this girl?
So here's some of the highlights that I saw on this list, aside from eye color and ethnicity and hair color and all of that stuff.
Brown.
For everything.
Okay, like, they got all your socials on here. So your personal Instagram, your personal Facebook,
Wait,
TikTok, Twitter, Skype.
Huh?
Here, a 15-second video and tell us why you're ready to find love in the pods.
Okay.
Upload your best face photo. No sunglasses or hats, baldies.
We want to see it.
Yeah, let that shit shine. Hey,
whatever.
I'm already taken care of.
There you go.
Okay, great answer. Great answer.
Please upload a photo with a complete body shot. Try to avoid selfies with the camera in the
Try
photo.
to avoid. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Just don't
They're like, listen, if you're by yourself, I'm not going to exclude you, but like, show us the body.
You're also not going to make
show somebody out yet.
Have you ever been married? Are you divorced or separated? This is where it gets like those
Where it gets
messy.
Yeah.
How many kids you got?
Damn, 12.
Do you want kids in the future? Do you want to have more kids in the future? Hobbies.
What's the difference between... Oh, wait, never mind. I got you.
Describe your dating history. I don't even know how you
How do you
that.
answer that?
Please take a moment to briefly
Messy.
describe your dating history. What is the longest relationship you've been in, and how long have you been single?
Okay, describe your dating history in one sentence before Ashley. B.A.
Nice. B.A. I don't.
Describe your history of dating in 3 words.
He had 3 words. I don't even.
I'll just.
3
we'll keep
words.
switching it up.
It was interesting.
That feels like a cop out, but I also like it. I meant
3
more
words.
Like 3 separate words.
Oh,
Not
it's not a
3
sentence?
word sentence.
This reminds me of Parks and Recreation when Ron Swanson goes to the doctor and they ask him about his sexual health.
Yeah.
Or his sex
Sex
life.
history- yeah, sex
and
life.
he's like, they ask that question, like, describe it. And he's just like, private and epic.
Shit, I should have used that answer. You should have used that answer. That's actually sick. That's actually amazing. That's actually
No, it's like, don't ask any more questions. It's lit.
That's amazing.
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Shaquille, can you do it in 1 word? BC.
BC. All right.
1 word.
Can you do it in a sentence? Can you do it in 3 words? Whatever works for you. Is there any combination?
5-word sentence.
I feel like I could explain it easy, and I don't know if that's okay.
Can you? Because I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
I
even know
don't
what. I
know.
don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
I'd actually love to hear what you would say, Coco.
Yeah.
I would
Let's hear this.
say, what do you want? A sentence? 3 words?
Sentence.
Let's go. 3
Or
words.
bo-
A few words.
You have to act
3
it out.
words. Act it out. I could
Mime.
do that easy, baby. That's easy. No, it would be a lot more animated than that. In 3 words, I would say tragic but helpful.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I was
Tragic
saying.
and
in 3
That's
words.
helpful.
inspiring. That helps. All right.
And in a sentence, I would say it was the best and worst thing that ever happened to me.
She stays on that fence.
Yeah.
Well, no, but that's,
teetering
I
either
mean, that
way.
really is an honest way to describe, like, it was like some
Yeah.
really crazy shit that you would see in a movie that happened to me that I was like, this is nuts. I can't believe this. But I learned so much from it
Yeah.
that's how I would sum it up.
It was the best of times.
Okay. How about this
No,
question?
it was not the best of times. It was the worst of times that I came out of that with a better understanding of life and myself and how things move and people.
That's my answer.
That's no. You know what? I was gonna
Yeah.
say like self-discovery.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love
I learned a
that.
lot.
A lot of
Makes sense.
self-discovery.
It was like
yeah.
non-existent at one point. That's fine. I'll admit it. Whatever. Cool. And then it was a lot of like, okay, I'm gonna date around and see who I like, what I like, and then yeah,
What's funny is
Non-existent is a part of dating too. You need
That's
to
true.
be
Of
yourself.
course.
that's
You
true.
need to have that.
I feel like the biggest chunk of self discovery occurred for me right after the end of any relationship, because it's like now I'm by myself. I'm noticing the difference of what life used to be like on a day-to-day basis, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, I hated that.
Yeah.
Oh, I will never do that again. Oh, she used to do that. That's something I would never do going forward because I have that moment of self-reflection because it's just me.
Yeah.
And those are my favorite moments where I got to really learn a whole lot about myself to propel myself to whatever the next situation was.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Here's a good one right here. Why do you think you were single? That's a
What?
question on here. Why are you a catch is another one.
Why do you think you're single is such a backwards question? Because single is the norm. Like you're born single. So like if you're not in a
Nice.
relationship, you're gonna be
But the
single.
whole concept of Love is Blind is like, I've tried and I'm
Oh, so
here for the
everyone's at
experiment.
their wits' end?
Yeah, you're here for the experiment.
I'm basically one of these shows away from my life being ruined. And this is the best way to go out.
my last
I would
shot.
love to see Malik on Love is Blind because he
can we
speaks
do
so
this?
plainly to people.
Can we do this? We need to
What?
get you on the show. I don't know how.
I don't
We
know,
need to
what
get
would
you
I-
on the show.
how-
I'm just saying, like, somebody might be like Malik the whole time. This is
He'd be
Malik
the new
whole
SK?
episode. I don't get it.
He's so
Y'all see the narrative though, right? I'm just here.
and he's so honest, and these girls would fall in love with him, and then he'd be like, I don't understand. I just was nice. I just talked to you. I told you the truth. Remember when I said I didn't like that shirt? I said I don't like it. You asked me. I said,
And the girls would be crying in the confessionals, being
yeah,
like,
and then
Malik's
America
ass.
would be like this.
Just like-
man with the
Just
dress.
sparking a blunt. Honestly,
Honestly, I don't understand.
this is
why you're
fun.
I don't know if he'd make it out the pods, bro. I feel like he'd have so many girls that are waiting,
Guys, like
thinking
hot boxing
they're
in the
gonna
pods.
propose to him.
Just like
You,
rolling
as
blunts
a
in the
man,
pod.
To make it out of the class, you have to be proposing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be the one.
I would love
the
to.
show.
Yeah, you got to propose to make it out the pods.
What?
So you have to have a fiance to be really
That's
like
actually so
a cast
fucked.
member. Yeah.
What do you? I've never watched.
And then the
before.
show ends.
See, had I gone on the show and had it not known
The whole time he goes
I'd be like, hey, yo, guys,
I'm just here for a good time.
can I get a timeout?
Yeah.
Do you guys do this here too? Or is that just
This should be universal. This should be universal. Let's get a timeout.
Yeah.
Just tells the producers.
Oh wow, here's a good one. Like, this is why they need to do this here in Toronto, because this is a great question.
What's up?
What are your thoughts on the dating scene in your city, and what are your thoughts on dating apps? That's the same
Oh,
question.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Dating in the city.
Big paragraph.
Yo, so let me tell you about the shorties in Toronto.
What is the dating scene in Toronto? It's a great
Yeah,
question.
I would love to hear about that.
I would
'cause
love
never
to
had
know.
that
The first word that comes to mind is incestuous.
experience. Ew.
Whoa.
Not as in like people actually have incest. It's like
That
you
could be.
dated somebody that I know that used to date my homie over here that like somehow makes her
Right
way
now-
to some dude that I know, and I'm like, oh, I know.
I'm
her
kind
dude.
of on
Like,
the
that's-
fence. I
That's
don't.
everywhere.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say I don't understand. I'm not sure if this is like a Toronto specific thing or if it's like a big city specific thing, where like everybody. I don't know. I just feel like the way people know each other in the city is very weird.
Well, I see Hollywood. Everybody rotates the same
Yeah.
partners.
They all
so
date people.
I guess that's just normal.
There's only 30 people in Hollywood, Shaquille.
Yeah.
I think we all know that by
That's
now.
true. Do you guys remember when they like were teaching sex ed and like if you sleep
Fully
with one
Alive.
person,
yeah,
you
fully alive.
Shit,
Tom.
everyone they slept.
slept with.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
You take everybody else's
Same.
bodies with you. Yeah.
We're like, no, why do
sharing
you
the
have to
same
talk about it
experience.
more?
you know, there's
No,
certain things you just don't talk about.
Yeah, why are we doing this?
Yeah, you can do that with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Did you know that when you go to the bath? Yeah, like I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to know the
Wow,
details.
this is crazy. They're asking for the information that is so useful for a producer. Like, what is something you would be hesitant to share in the pods, just so the producer knows that they can.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
You know.
ask
Trigger.
about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when you get them now. It's because right
Yeah.
now is when
Tell us
they're
about your ex.
one dot in a whole picture, and they know I'm trying to get noticed. So they're gonna be more honest and say crazier shit here, and more like probably vulnerable shit than
I
they
love
will
that,
when they
yeah.
get
Yeah,
on
because
the
they're,
show.
they're just writing it.
They're
They
just
don't
They're
writing
trying to
it.
get in. They're just writing to no one, hoping to get noticed. They're like, oh, this will never happen.
And then they're gonna forget
Yeah.
that they said half their
Yeah.
shit.
Forget that they
Yeah.
said it.
They spent 20 minutes on this application to an hour. Forgot about half the stuff that they said.
Facts. It's been 6 months since they submitted
Yeah.
this application.
They could have moved on.
Yeah, they could be in a relationship now, and they still end up on the show.
Man, I feel like-
yo, that's wild, eh?
What?
Imagine you were actually so by the time you submit this application to the
Right.
point you get on the show or get interviewed,
Right.
you end up in a relationship. But you're like, you know what? I'm still gonna go through this.
I would be like, well, this could be good for us.
Yeah.
We gotta capitalize on this, baby.
Yeah.
Monetize.
I don't know how this happened.
I don't.
Be
I mean,
very honest with yourself about that risk.
I don't know how
Where are
this
you gonna lie?
happened.
Should you just cut
Yeah.
ties, or do you say like,
My
"Hold on, let me
friends
go
must
get
have
a
done the
bag,"
application
if-
for me,
if-
but
hey.
this could be good for us.
yeah. If this don't work out, I'll be right back.
But
I feel like that's what Barty said.
yeah.
Yo, Barty.
But
don't
in
like
general,
that, man.
in general
I don't
It
though,
just didn't
what-
pan out like he thought.
I don't like that, man.
That's weird. I don't like him.
I'm not done yet, but like I don't like that, man.
in general though, like, would you do like a Big Brother,
I think I would.
something like that? It sounds so fun.
I'd like to try it.
It sounds fun.
I'd like to try it.
I'd like to try it. I'll take one.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these questions, and if the Big Brother questions are anything similar to
Probably
this,
similar.
less dating related,
Yeah.
I feel like I can get casted. Big Brother Canada?
Yeah. Big Brother's similar to like Real World, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember Real World, to be honest.
It's a little
Real
bit
World
older.
was a good time.
Yeah, it's-
I mean,
That
I
was a good time.
vaguely remember. I just don't like. To me, it's just Big Brother.
Fair.
And there's another show that was like that. Oh, like Jersey Shore and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Ah.
See, I would do Jersey Shore. I would do that. That'd be lit.
So, but the Toronto equivalent would just
Jersey
be what,
Shore,
Lakeshore.
That happened. We talked about it already.
This
They
happened?
filmed it and
Yeah.
it never
It
actually
never
aired.
Lakeshore.
Lakeshore,
Yeah.
it exists.
It's just a bunch of people that lived off Lakeshore.
Google it. There's a house on Lakeshore.
There's a house on Lakeshore.
Do we know anybody in it?
No, maybe
no.
maybe.
There was a dude. No, that was Big Brother. Big Brother.
Oh
Can't.
yeah, a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
people.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what people
The
went to school
tall,
with.
the
Yeah,
tall
yeah.
gay dude.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Can't remember his
though.
name.
Gary.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
his
yeah,
name.
yeah. That was the name. But Baldwin Hills. I remember watching Baldwin
That's her.
Hills.
That's her people.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a part
No,
of
like
that.
that's
Like,
literally her people.
damn. Yeah, I was like, black people on this? This is lit. Like black people like our age or little, like at
I
that
remember
time.
watching and being like, "Is that my friend?
That's
oh, is that my
crazy.
other friend? Like, what's going on?"
I just remember
Yeah,
seeing.
it was
Oh, was it
crazy, but it was
which
cool.
coach was it? The Sacramento Kings coach.
Who?
His kids was on the show.
Which coach?
He was like
You talking about now?
No, Baldwin Hills.
Oh,
Like a white guy?
No, he was light skinned. He looked like Coco's uncles. He could be.
Who are you talking about?
He had like
Alvin
curly
Gentry?
hair, green eyes. He had a very interesting name.
They had a black. I just remember Jerry Sloan.
I just
Oh, no,
remember.
wait, that's wrong.
No,
team.
Jerry
that's Utah.
Sloan's
That's Utah.
daughters on Baldwin Hills would be hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. But like, yeah, those are the shows that I want.
Reggie Theus.
Reggie Theus.
Yeah.
Like, click on his
What's he look
image.
like? Yeah.
He was
guy.
much of a King's coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your Uncle
He
Reggie.
was the dad.
Yeah, your Uncle
But
Reggie.
yeah, no, you
He
know
wasn't
what?
much of a
I don't know
King's
his
coach.
name, and I
For a
don't know
second,
what he
maybe.
does, but I've just seen him so many times, like in
Where's his
person in
kids,
the
though?
city. Honestly,
His kids was these.
That is an LA black man right there.
That is it.
That is an LA black man. They got curly hair and green eyes, and you're like, you look.
That looks
you
like
are
Obama's daughter, bro.
8 Nation.
Wow, it does. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he has a daughter with Vanessa
Williams?
Calloway, I believe.
Oh,
Is her name? I think that's the same guy.
I don't know.
It might be. I might have the wrong husband because there were like a couple parents on there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, reality TV made me realize that everyone is interesting.
We all got
In the right
stories.
spot. Spotlight.
Everyone is interesting.
We all got
In
stories.
the right spotlight?
And
Yeah.
In the right
if you
spotlight.
in the right spotlight,
Yeah.
like you're a star because everyone is, honestly.
A whole
Sure.
star.
When you think about it, they have reality shows in so many different formulas, down to like my 300-pound life
Yes.
and
I
stuff.
was just
Literally
Love that
making
show.
anything about anybody
Love
Yeah.
that
interesting.
I was just
show.
talking about
Kids
that.
beauty pageants.
Yeah.
Silly shit.
Yo,
Dance teams.
what's the big
Boo Boo.
Yeah, Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah.
That was daughter something Tiara.
Oh,
Toddlers and
Toddlers
Tiaras.
and
Toddlers
Tiaras.
and Tiaras, yeah.
Yeah.
Honey
Yeah.
Boo Boo, exactly.
That's wild.
Why is that a show? It's interesting. Everyone wants to watch it. Everyone wants to know what's going on in someone else's life
It's true.
because everybody's interesting.
Damn.
You just need a camera crew.
Speaking of people
Bring ours
being
with
interesting without a camera, with a camera crew,
What's up?
I heard that CNN this year they're drawing back. The only time of the year that I am ever interested in watching CNN
Yeah.
is New Year's.
It's
They're not doing the party?
They're cutting back
cutting
on the
back.
alcohol consumption.
Oh, because of how fucked up Anderson Cooper usually gets.
basically.
Well, him and Don
Andy,
Lemon.
Oh,
the-
and
everybody
Andy
just-
Cohen
yeah.
and whatever.
I mean,
Well, they could say it, but like we never know how much they drink anyways.
that's what I mean. I
That's
don't. I
it.
think there's gonna be like no on camera shots and shit. That's kind of
Is that what
it
they've
is.
been
Like,
doing?
This is like look,
It's like a
look at-
morning
look at
TV
Don
show.
Lemon right here. He throwing it back over there. Yeah, this is just something light. But here's where we get.
Does he have a waistline? Does Don
No,
have a
no, he
waistline?
doesn't.
No waistline.
Oh, they're actually taking shots on it?
Yeah, they're getting fucked up.
Oh my gosh, that was alcohol.
Yeah. That was alcohol.
Tequila.
My glasses fucked up.
Wasted.
Look
This
at
is
let's go.
seriously
look at
about to
Don.
happen.
He getting pierced on TV.
Don't get blood on
Do you
my
need to hold my
jacket.
Getting
hands?
pierced?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
this hurts, I'm gonna be
Lord.
so
Is your
mad.
mother watching? I bet your mom
What
is.
is how?
Mama
This is a
Lemon.
shit show. I love it.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
just
what he's
new
thinking.
people
All right,
getting
hold on.
fucked up.
At least
This
it's
reminds me
his
of Much
ear.
Music
You
when
know
we
what
were
I'm
This
saying?
one.
This
at the
their
song.
company
Look at-
party's
look at
just
this guy.
on air.
Andy Cohen.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah,
That's
they're both
wild.
just wasted together, just talking shit.
Yeah.
Right here.
First of all, I would've been out of luck.
Remember we said we would have it on TV. Remember that?
The company party's just on air.
Yep.
Facts.
Yes, we can.
I miss holiday
Look
parties.
at this. Listen to this one though.
For 2022?
Yeah.
No more broke. Okay?
No more what?
No more broke.
What?
No more penis from a man that has no money. Yes.
Yo.
And that's how you know he's fucked up. He repeated it. He's like,
Hey yo. Hey yo.
Said that.
No,
Hey,
He's
yo.
telling him no more
She
broke
said-
dick. He said what? No more broke dick. What?
What?
No more broke dick. And he took his earpiece out, and she goes, "No more getting penis from a man. No more."
And he's like, wait, you said no more broke dick?
Whatever, everyone's drunk on New Year's anyway.
Oh, they're still on. Oh, they're,
It's that man's ears too.
He's probably said the same thing.
this is the same situation. Oh man.
He's gonna start laughing, aren't they?
I love this.
Oh, that's
but
amazing.
I understand why CNN's going to be like,
It's CNN, guys.
Yeah.
it's the news. We're not Fox. What do you think? This
Imagine
is?
Wolf Blitzer up there just getting plastered.
Yo, Fox should be.
We're not Fox's funny show.
If I looked at this, I would assume that on Fox they're doing like meth
Whoa,
on New Year's.
that's mad blow they're doing too.
Or blow, or that.
Meth was more on brand for Fox.
Well, they're already all probably doing cocaine anyways.
Everybody's doing cocaine.
Yeah.
That's just
Let's
that's just a Tuesday. We're talking
That's just Tuesday.
We're talking about New Year's. This is different. Step it up.
I was kind of just disappointed a little bit to see that because that's the only time I ever want to watch CNN.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Well,
but
we'll see
imagine
really
like
fun.
We'll see what it looks like this year.
imagine your work party says, and Melissa comes to you and says, "Hey, Shaq,
We have one on Tuesday.
so there's gonna be no shots at this event. It's a dry.
Okay, then I'll take whiskey neat. Thank you.
No, I said dry event.
I'll show up fucked up. What else you want?
I feel like you need this stuff. And it's New Year's. Like,
That's
what
when
are they
it's
doing,
parking
man?
lot pimping. That's when you're gonna be wondering like why
100%.
everybody's not inside the venue and everybody's in the parking lot with
There's
somebody's
certain-
trunk
This is what we
open.
turn into, like our
There's
uncles and our
certain
dads.
things
To get the
that-
bottles.
Certain things that you really just can't fight
No.
because you'll end up losing. People will just find other ways around the
inevitable.
same
Or
thing.
just don't show up anymore, and all of a sudden your culture's garbage.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta loosen up. Let people have some fun, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get
Plus,
what they want.
imagine the ratings they're bringing in.
That's why I said this
Tell
is
me
the
you
one
don't
night that
want
I
this?
care about CNN.
You don't want this?
Yeah, all year they're telling you about they're like COVID vaccine, COVID scary, stay inside, stay
And now they're
inside.
just all out.
It's like COVID, Trump,
And then the next day,
COVID, Trump.
the next day,
Russia.
it's just like
The next day.
I've never seen Anderson Cooper smile or laugh.
Oh, that's
This
over.
man was
I didn't know he had a
like,
soul. No, I'm kidding.
You,
I mean,
you never seen him giggle before?
he always laughs
Not
at.
the
He does
I've
laugh at.
seen him
does
like
laugh.
giggle uncontrollably
Yeah, he
at
does,
some
he
shit
does.
before, and it is so funny.
Oh, because there's times where like people have questioned if he's high on air, and he looks really high. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
I believe it. That woo is like not tequila to me. That shit was not tequila to me. I got some more funny shit that's on air.
Do you know his background, by the way?
Yeah, he's the
Vanderbilt.
daughter, the Vanderbilt, the
Yes.
daughter of
Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Son.
of
He's a fucking
son,
Yep.
the son of the woman that is in Godfather of Harlem that is fucking with
right.
Bumpy
That's his
Johnson.
mama.
Vanderbilt.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's fucking
He's just like, yeah,
crazy.
I'm on the news.
But I feel like he doesn't. I think I read he doesn't have.
He doesn't go
any-
by the name.
Yeah.
I mean,
connection to that.
He had to build himself up.
Yeah.
Even in school, he
Yeah.
like, didn't.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I'm not trying to be. But guess what?
what?
Well, it helps.
Name is not tagged that, but
Yeah,
don't act like
come on
behind
now,
the
you
doors.
that.
People don't know you.
You
didn't
that.
use it.
Yeah, like John David
Why
Washington.
wouldn't you?
Mm.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Because I want to be normal.
I'm using that to my advantage, bro.
I don't want to be normal.
That's why I'm still a junior. Let's go.
You know what I mean? Why would you want to be normal?
Yeah.
So
Why would you not
this
open the doors that were provided for you? It just seems silly.
See?
I don't know.
this clip here had me dying because it's just like it's a real question that I've always had.
Oh,
Just
this
like
is
it
amazing.
starts from a real
I love
question
this. I love
that
this.
I've always had about white people and what they do when they go to a barbershop. And it's just like one black
I
dude,
wish we had a white guy
a couple
here.
white dudes
I
with
wish we had
like
a white guy
with hair, and then one balding white dude in the mix.
Yeah.
If you can't tell who is who, you will be able to hear by or tell by the audio here.
I use more product than anybody.
When you and Tim go get your hair done, what y'all tell them? Like to the left or the right?
No, I tell them go number 2 all the way up to a fade and just give me a faux hawk, man. It's a faux hawk, bro.
Number 2.
Hey, Paul, what do you tell him? I mean, I'm just thinking,
Paul's the one he's balding.
Hey,
just a little off the side. Just a little bit off the side.
I always tell them, I said, leave a little bit on the top.
Oh, swagoo. Oh, swagoo.
Left to right.
Right.
I just tell him
Leave the sides.
He said,
leave the sides.
Just leave the
leave a
side.
little on the top and leave the sides. Then take the rest off.
I genuinely wonder though, like
that
when a white
kills
person
me.
goes to a barbershop, what do you say?
What do you say? Especially when you got that, bro. When you got like.
I don't know what
just
the comb
sides?
over part thing
No,
is
they're
either.
saying,
Like,
they're saying, make it neat. I want cut a little bit off my ear. They're focusing on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they just say, and make it neat.
Yeah, just make it
it's
neat.
like a wink wink. You know what it is.
What do you think about bald people that go to the barbershop? And I'm talking about the ones without beards.
You're talking about like the George Jefferson look, right?
No, I'm talking about bald people.
When they go to the
Like you
barbershop?
no facial hair.
Take it all off. Drop the top
Maybe
on this.
drop the top.
Just drop the whole top.
Drop the top. That's actually
you know why I'm
lit.
here. You can sit in anybody's chair.
Oh man, you can't. That guy, yo, in and out. He wants the in and out.
That guy doesn't give a fuck about
That's it.
chair
He's just getting that in and out treatment, bro. He's like, yeah.
The 8-ball.
Yeah, I saw this tweet actually today about barbershops, and someone said that there should be a rule on barbershops that if you don't get any bitches, you can't be in there on Friday and Saturday.
Damn.
Yo.
Damn. Yeah, don't be taking up space. Don't be taking up space. Don't be taking up space.
You going home?
You going home?
Yo, but I love that.
You sitting on the couch
What are
all
you doing-
weekend.
What are you doing this weekend? Nothing? Then don't
Get
show
out
up now.
Get out.
You're a Monday afternoon appointment.
Yeah.
Facts.
I gotta prioritize my guys.
And if you got work on Monday, come Sunday.
Yeah.
I gotta
But they close
prioritize
Sunday.
them.
Black barbershops
Sunday?
close Sunday.
Then come Friday.
Black barbershops are closed Sunday.
Oh, actually, yeah. I guess then you got a Thursday.
You got a Thursday.
And
You're
you better be
midweek.
able to maintain.
You gotta go Wednesday. You go Wednesday. You go Wednesday. You midweek, yo.
If you're making it to 22 and you don't know how to maintain something, like you need help. Like you need to talk to somebody.
Well, yeah, that's I guess that's
a
why
lot
there's
of people
barbershop.
don't maintain.
A lot of people don't maintain, yo.
Patrick, do you maintain or you just wait?
No.
You a waiter?
I'm not a waiter.
Okay, just making sure.
Nah, maintain.
Listen, if you can't maintain, then you have to be able to maintain a schedule.
Well, that's it.
You're gonna maintain either way.
Yeah,
Thursday,
every other week.
Bitches.
You go every other
You
week.
pay for it. If you can't pay for it,
I think
you gotta do it yourself.
I think like everybody should maintain, but if you are a bald man going to a barber, if you don't maintain, you're wasting
Just say
your
you
money.
love the culture.
You're wasting your money.
You love the culture.
Or you're just going for the
But
vibes.
you're going for the you're going for the vibes.
Yeah,
You're hitting up
exactly.
Jez and the guys, and you're going for the vibes. You know what I mean?
But if I'm at the barbershop and my guy's running behind and I see that he has 3-4 bald men in front of me,
you're cheesed.
Something's got to change.
Wait,
Something's
is that the
No,
average
that-
amount of bald men getting?
I don't know, but I've seen.
No, there's a couple of bald. There's a
seen
couple of us, but there's
bald
not that many.
people-
There's not
I've
that
seen many bald people getting cut.
It's like, yeah,
Or a
go to-
minority. That's what
Oh,
I said.
Yeah, go to a barber. Yeah. But I'm saying.
Okay, so what do you say?
Does the barber?
Yeah, what do you say?
Do you
Well,
say?
I don't say anything anymore. I just sit in the chair and you know what's
You know
What
what it
did you
is.
say? What did you say?
You know what it is.
At what point?
Leave me alone.
Wait, no.
You know on the top.
At what point?
just the size. Just
At what point did you sit down and the barber was like, "All right, bro,
What
we
are we
gotta have a
doing here?"
conversation."
Yeah,
No.
Does
Okay.
a barber tell you like, yo, it's time?
No, okay, so I'll give you the full rundown. I'll give you the full rundown.
They know
So
best.
this was
You got a bird's eye view on your head. Come on.
yeah, this was BA. This was BA. So this was when I was making the decision to go bald, right? So I had my longtime barber. He doesn't cut anymore, but he was doing a thing for a minute. He was like, I'm gonna keep it low for you. I'm gonna keep it low. And then it came to a point. He looked at me. We had a discussion. He's like,
Was that keep it low conversation a preliminary discussion? Or was like, you know what, Patrick? I think if I move this around,
yeah. He's
carry
like,
the
don't
one."
worry, I got you. I was like, I think I gotta shape it
I
off.
could carry the one.
Because it was this guy. He's like, it was this guy. It was Shak back at uni. You're like, yo, man, and like,
Come home.
It's time, right? I was
Shakil,
like,
you went bald first?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
cut that shit off early.
yeah. And I was hanging on. I was like, nah, I'm not ready yet. So my barber was like, I can stretch this out. I can stretch this out for you. I can make it work. So we
Show
held on.
every other day.
Basically, I was like, yo, it's getting pricey. So I went to him and I was like, I think it's time. I'm like, he's like, all right. So we sat down and we're like, okay,
Ceremony.
do this. Yeah. The first
Do you
was like
still
a
have
ceremony.
those hairs?
I should have kept that for real. I should have kept
The
that.
last hairs.
The last hairs, man. But it was like a moment. Like I was like, damn, this is
Yeah, a
it.
little sandwich
Because
bag.
once I did that, he did it clean. Like I'm talking like with the actual straight razor,
Ooh,
just like
those are good.
clean, hot towel, everything. And that was a beautiful experience. But I'm like, there's no going back. Like this is it now. You know what I mean? So my barber held me down, but it's awkward the first time going back after. It's like, I don't know how to do this. Like, so you get in that rhythm where they maintain it for you, and then you just gotta
Just
learn
on your own.
You just gotta learn.
I find that whenever you go back and look at those just pre-bald, the pre-bald pictures, do you guys, because I know for a
did
fact,
recently.
you guys look way older than you do now.
Yeah.
Everybody
Really?
who hangs on a little too long when you
Yeah,
look at those
true.
pictures, you're like, How is Shaquille 37 in 2012? And he's how old now?
That was true, and I think I looked at those pictures recently, and I'm like, I held on to it probably a few months longer than I needed to, at least. I don't know how long it started to look like that, but I'm just saying it was definitely. Yeah, I could have gone earlier, and I felt like I did it early. Like I thought I did it early.
Same. I thought I did it early
was
too.
Definitely early.
Yeah.
I felt like.
How old are you?
I must have been like 26.
Jesus,
I don't know, like fucking crazy.
That is pretty awesome.
That's what I mean.
Awesome.
Younger.
Yeah,
Younger.
It's awesome.
It might be younger.
Because I was still in uni. So might have been like I might have been like
University. I was in Baldwin University.
26
okay, so it was like right after. It was right
would
after.
be 2016. 26 is 2016.
No, you're right. You're right. It was around then.
Yeah, so it was probably actually around then.
Yeah, because mine was
I'm just
in New
checking with
Year's
you because I don't know either.
2015, maybe I got it done.
Yeah. Because mine was in New Year's going into.
It was like my birthday party. It probably was like a 25th birthday party thing.
When I go bald one day, can we have a party?
Yeah.
You're the last one. You can't do it, man. I'm holding out.
But like I kind of.
He can't do that. He's a megastar.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen with
But Kadeem's already been bald, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
He already ruined that special moment.
Kadeem doesn't care.
But when I look at this guy, I just see hair.
He'll cut his hair.
Yeah.
if you just dare him on the right day.
I mean, he might just think it's a good idea right now.
He just takes it for granted. That's the most frustrating part, man.
It's so
The
frustrating.
niggas that take it for granted, man, with the hair.
Does
Come on,
Kadeem
man.
remind you of Lakeith?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can see it,
Personality wise.
Yeah, I could see it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I could see it.
When you were doing his voice, whenever that was like a week
Oh
or two
yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know,
He's
you
really feeling the vibes.
I was like, wait, is Kadeem Lakeith?
He is. Yeah, he definitely has a Lakeith.
Some Lakeithness about him.
He's got a Lakeithness. I want to talk about. What is that? Do we have anything here before I go here?
Just that. Where do you want to go?
Well, we kind of talked about BC a little.
Yeah, we could go
get
there.
into
That's what I was
a little-
thinking.
A little more.
We could go BC.
We did touch on it a little. Just a little.
What about more about BC?
We haven't actually
Explaining. We gotta
explained it.
explain
We
what
just
life
said it.
is.
We used
You know
it.
what I mean?
Oh, BC. It's a new term that we want to.
It's a new term.
Yeah. So
We're normalizing BC.
Yeah, we're gonna normalize this term. It's no longer. Okay, fine. Because I know Ashley's gonna be mad when she hears this. It's not no longer before Christ. There's another BC.
There's another BC.
There's another BC.
This one applies to everybody.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
This one applies to everybody. Instead of just saying, "Hey, everybody,
that either.
we're doing BC." We're doing BC.
That's
everybody. We're doing
Yeah, this
BC.
is a cultural BC, not a religious one.
No, I don't like that one.
Yeah.
I didn't say that, babe. I didn't say that.
So we want to talk about things BC as in like before COVID because it's literally
Everything was so
pre-era.
different for
It's
everybody.
so
Which is crazy
different.
because I feel like we're going on
So
like
different.
the third year, fourth year.
Something like that. 2020.
I feel like now it
this
was
is
like
3. I think the next is the 4.
Yeah, it was like the
So we're
fall of
essentially in
2019
year
when it
number
started
3.
to pop off like a little bit, you know?
We're about to finish year 3.
Yeah, shit.
Everything is different in every single way
Everything.
for everybody.
Everything work
People
is a
look
hybrid
different,
or
work
a
is
home.
different.
Yeah.
Everyone's
different. People are
social surroundings
social.
are different. People are married.
Yeah. Crazy.
AKA everybody. People are having kids.
Crazy.
Everybody's older. People went into their 30s during COVID. And
Yeah,
they were
I
like,
did.
Yeah, you went to your
I
30s.
turned
Yeah.
30 during COVID.
Yeah, same.
The first that
That
2020 year,
sucks.
it did.
It was like the snap, bro. It was like the blip. Like, it was crazy, bro. I don't know, man. Life is weird. I also feel like I can't really remember life before COVID. Like, I do,
It just
but
feels
like, it's
very
that last
different.
year.
It's
It's very autopilot.
Yeah.
Because I remember feeling like this right before everything went crazy, and I felt like everything was like getting to a breaking point. Things were moving way too fast.
Yeah.
I was like, why is everybody traveling everywhere? It just felt unrealistic the way everything was going, the way we were destroying the planet at an alarming rate. Maybe I don't know if that has
still
anything to do with it,
Yeah.
but
I just
I felt
feel
like
like
COVID. It was like a reset on that.
I feel like the level of foresight that I had wasn't as like strong as it is today. Like before, I was just like I was working my jobs and I was trying to go somewhere in my career, and I didn't really necessarily have I could see like this is for the next 5 years. Like that stupid question that people would ask in an
Where do
interview.
you see yourself in the
next 5 years? I could not say. Now I can probably say a little bit. Like I can see it, and I'm not sure if that's like a byproduct of the
Marriage.
new COVID era and jumping into like pretty much going through all these life stages super quickly.
job.
Well, I was gonna say that
marriage.
you also got older too. I feel like we hit a
Older.
not peak period,
But
but I feel like we hit a different point in our lives where like we went from late 20s, some people mid 20s to like late 20s or early 30s, where life shifts. You find out more about yourself in that time period.
I could never have imagined your 30s feeling so different from what my 20s were, which was yesterday, literally.
Yeah.
Like COVID started, and it was just such a different
How old are you?
perspective
When
I
COVID
had.
started, you were
29.
I'm 29.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird to think that we've been the same ages.
Yeah.
Because I look at you different when you were 26 and when I see myself at 26.
True.
So when I keep looking at that scale, it's a trip. Because when you were 29, I'm like, we're very different. We're two very different 29-year-olds.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's a super weird feeling, bro. Like my sister's 10 years older than me, so I look at
Oh,
where
wow.
she was, and
Very
like
different.
it's both a blessing and a curse because I look at things and I'm like, man, she was able to accomplish this.
They're like almost like road marks that you set for yourself that actually don't even make any sense.
And it doesn't make sense. Like I got to a point where I'm like, I can't do that because I'm just doing a disservice to myself. Like her path is her path, my path is my path. Like the world changes so much in 10 years.
The world has been so different from when she was.
And I looked at it like when she got her place versus when I got my first place.
10 years ago?
But she was like 27, and I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't have a place at 12. I'm still living at home. I'm like, but what? But the world's different. Like, things have changed so much.
The scale is weighted different.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So like,
the barometer is not.
Yeah.
Like you cannot weigh them equally.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
It doesn't work.
It's just not the same.
Yeah.
But also, COVID like sped up everything for everyone.
Yeah.
And changed everything for everyone. And then also separately, but at the same time, you're going from one age to another age where things are sped up and evolved and different.
Yeah.
So you have those two things happening layered.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a wild
So
experience.
there's a certain age gap, and I think that's the two of you especially that happened for. And nobody's talking about that. Yeah, we know that, kids miss prom and that's awful. And there's a certain thing that happened at the high school level and at the intermediate level that was fucked up. But like there's also things that happen at major adult development years.
Yeah.
A lot of divorces.
That also happened during COVID. So
Yeah.
now you've got those two layers of difficulty. And to your point, a lot of people didn't make it through. And so when I see couples that are together and we're having conversations, I'm like, listen, if you made it through COVID,
Make it through anything.
what are you talking about?
Legit. Yeah, if you want, that's it.
Impenetrable at this point.
100%. It's just a different time that we were in, man. But I like that term, the BC. And like, I'm gonna just use that from now on, man.
It applies to everybody. This is the one thing on Earth that we could say affected everybody at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a trip. We could all BC our lives before if you're still alive.
Word.
Yeah.
RIP to a lot of people that died through that too.
Trust.
That was one thing I always thought about whenever I saw somebody that passed in the whole
Like,
pandemic.
I do not
I'm
want to
like,
die like this.
They didn't even come out the other side of the tunnel. This shit.
I know. There's a lot of people that like their last memories were people in masks. Like they might have not have even seen the other side of it because they didn't get there yet.
Yeah.
It's very sad when you think of it like that.
Let's end on something here. I think this is a good topic right here. It's bringing it back. It's
My guy.
9 years ago, a couple days ago.
Toronto legend.
Legend. Rest in peace, Rob Ford.
The good Ford.
The good Ford.
one of the good ones.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Debatable.
Debatable. But yeah.
Absolutely. One of the better ones.
Yeah.
I just love the
God
way
bless the dead.
I love the way that they wrote this tweet because I'll just read it verbatim. November 14, 2013, 9 years ago today, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford, clad in an Argos jersey, denies reports of a drunken St. Patrick's Day party and allegations that he wanted to perform oral sex on a staffer because he...
St. Patrick's Day is in March, which is wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's coming up in November.
I know.
In 2013.
He finally had enough. He's like, I've heard months of this shit. Fuck it.
Oh, and they're calling a friend of mine a prostitute. Alana is not a prostitute.
What
She's a
the
friend.
fuck?
And it makes me sick how people are saying this. So unfortunately, I have no other choice. On the last one, to
Such
take
a
legal
Toronto
action,
accent.
I can't put up with it anymore. So I've named the names. Litigation will be starting shortly. I've had enough. That's why I warned you guys yesterday. Be careful what you wrote. Okay, so that's all I have to say for now. And the next thing I want to call Mayor Britannia in Hamilton and tell them that we're going to have to spank their little tiger cats. Oh, and the last thing was...
and the last thing, after I said this little playful thing about how Argo's just a tiger cat.
Oh, yeah, P.S.
P.S.
Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Olivia Gondak. I've never said that in my life tour. I would never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home.
What about drinking and driving?
First of all, what he said is actually an afterthought.
Yeah.
He went in whole sentence without even saying that, and it was like, I also have more than enough to eat at home.
The funny thing is, as soon as he says pussy, like you just hear the cameras shut.
You're not gonna catch it.
And then you hear whoever that is from whatever. She's just trying to be like, oh shit, he's opening up about shit. I'm about to ask my big question. Yeah. But what about the crack? Tell me more.
Tell me more.
It's also funny that the man behind him, I don't know if he works for Rob, but he didn't even flinch when he said he wanted to eat.
He knew he was going to say this.
Look at this dude in the back.
Hamilton. And tell them that we're going to have to spank their little tiger cats.
Gangster,
oh, and the last thing was Olivia Gondak. It says that I wanted to eat her pussy. Olivia Gondak.
Not even a
I've
flinch.
never said that in my life tour. I would never do that.
That's a professional.
Married. I've got more than enough to eat at home.
All he hears is dial tone. He doesn't hear shit. Where do I take him?
I've got more than enough to eat at.
But as a married man, though, that energy I can only imagine for a wife to hear, especially on TV, when somebody's talking mad shit about some shit that you, I'm assuming, and I hope that he did not say. And you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta address this shit. I'm gonna put this on live TV,
like
and I'm a mayor. I don't give a fuck. Listen, hey, it's a hell of a quote. It says he loves his wife.
Yeah.
And it was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like that shit was on Jimmy Kimmel, bro.
That was crazy. Enough
I got
to eat at
more
home.
than enough to eat at
That
home.
was the one
As
that.
a wife, I'm telling you right now, if that was an issue for me, like this came out publicly and some bitch was saying, and this nigga just snapped as an after. I don't know. As an afterthought, and was like, "Don't ever disrespect me." Or what are you talking about? I would literally be so hype about it, and that's what I'm saying.
Legend has it that he walked out of here and had a huge meal.
Had a buffet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Legend has it.
Legend has it.
And I'm sure that's true.
He immediately had a great meal.
I think he did say that to that lady though, but I do. I believe that all things are true.
Yeah. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. That's amazing. Rob
Can't
Ford,
dispute that energy.
No.
Yeah, RP Rob Ford, man. I miss his patois.
I'm telling you.
The footage of him in that restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is he hanging out with after hours at some restaurant?
And there's like some young dudes that are just like, keep going.
I'm like, you're not even saying anything.
And you know those threads where it's like, the thread that is proof that Lil Uzi's not a real person.
Yeah.
I need a thread that says a thread that there's proof that Toronto's not a real place.
And this is definitely part of that.
This is definitely 100%.
Your mayor fucked up in a restaurant.
Toronto's Gotham
talking
adjacent.
in patois.
Damn.
Who is white as fuck.
Yeah.
Toronto is Gotham. We got characters. That is a character.
Yeah.
That's Mahoney.
We live in Gotham.
We do
live in Gotham.
Mahoney.
It's Mahoney.
We got villains. We got many villains.
Yeah.
And they're regular occurring too.
Gil met one yesterday at the bar.
That's Rob Cobblepot. What?
You met a villain yesterday at the bar.
At the bar.
What bar?
Which bar? Her name? She was
homegirl.
I can't say her name. I don't want to
Yeah, homegirl. Yeah, she was really fucked up, and she just came from like a candle making situation, and then I ran into her, and after she was just talking to me because I was just standing there, and she's like, what are you doing? Like, really fucked up. And so much so that you're just like...
Yeah, you're taking back.
Like, I got to fix up even though I'm not.
Yeah, right?
I had a drink in my hand. I was like,
I'm suddenly sober. I'm good.
She's like, my name is such and so. What's your name? I'm like, I'm Shak. She's like, I'm going to a Heineken event after this. You want to be my date? And I'm like...
It's like, there's no way we're drinking the same thing.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I don't know how you thought we were on the same vibe.
It wasn't something I think of a liquid form. I think it was a pill form.
Yeah.
You're off that moonshine. I don't know.
Yeah, so she asked me if I could be her date, and I told her...
Never do that. I'm happily married. I've got more than enough to eat at home.
This guy's
never do that.
I never do that. I never do that. I never do that. What follows next? That's up to you.
Yeah, honestly, no, that's what it was.
Oh man.
Anything else you want to get off our chest before we get out of here for the people?
Argos, just because Rob Ford.
Oh, cool. Wait, when is that?
Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
So by the time you listen to this,
In
we
Regina?
would have won.
In Regina.
Okay, well then let's put it out there that we already won.
We already won.
So it's really good to know that the Toronto Argos won.
Exactly.
You know what that means
get a
for
ring.
this guy.
I get a ring.
You better wear it to the pod.
That's
you gotta
it.
wear it to the pod.
You better
when
wear
you
it
get
to the
it.
pod.
Would you get it in 2 years? How does that work?
Yeah, exactly.
From what I understand, I think you
gotta put it in order.
You have to put it in an order.
Oh my god, he's not getting it for
as a
4
taxable
years.
benefit.
Yeah.
He's not getting.
And then you
Do Argos rings look cool, or are they like Justin's rings?
Don't.
I've only seen.
They made the class rings. You know.
No, those rings look cool.
They look cool.
Yeah, they're cool.
I almost got one. It just would have meant
Nah,
nothing. Like those high school rings mean nothing.
Yeah.
I would have hated
My
myself.
dad wanted to
There's
get
no way
one
I'm still
so
walking
bad.
around wearing a ring.
Yeah.
If I had
from
a
high
St.
school.
Teresa ring that meant nothing right now,
I
just
played
like
basketball.
that's all it
Oh
means.
my god, I had one.
You got a ring?
You got a ring?
Ask me where it's at.
Yeah.
I don't
where's it?
know.
Where did that go?
Did I wear it? No, I just had it.
I need the Argos one.
Yeah.
I've seen the TFC ones and they look cool.
Yeah.
I gotta look at the past Argo ones because it'd be really cool to have here on set. You know, wear it or something.
Yeah.
After they win.
After
After
the
not with the hype class ring.
Okay, that is something very cool that we're gonna take offline.
We're gonna take that offline. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get. Yeah, wait till we
We'll
get our
discuss that.
jewelry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah. Of course, as always, Shane wants you to say the thing, you know. The gang gang.
You know, buy the ting.
Buy the ting.
Moisturize the skin.
Moisturize the skin and buy the ting.
Yeah. Patrick Dance Jr. on everything, man.
Shop like Shak.
You waste you.
What the fuck?
I don't think I can do it. I don't think
Nah,
I can do
bro,
it.
just
I
let
gotta-
it
Are
run.
the voters for the original?
Yeah, just.
But what if I like bang on it like?
Shop like Shak.
I just see you thumping the ting, dog. Like that was hard, bro. I don't know if you.
Why don't you like the other one?
You lace youth, or are you gonna like?
No,
what's-
I can sub it. I'm just trying something new.
Okay, so try this. Do that, but then say it.
Shop like Shak.
You waste youth.
Could be cool. We'll listen to that.
Yeah, we'll workshop it. We'll workshop
I
it.
just
Yeah,
don't like
we'll
how everybody's
workshop
looking
it.
at me while I do it. I'm just
We'll workshop it a little bit.
No, but yeah, we're not with the hype, and we're gonna be back next week.
Yeah.
We got only a couple episodes left for the rest of the year.
Jesus, it's crazy.
Excited to be done.
It's like the
Rap.
To rap.
Rap of the beat.
Is this Q Malik style?
Fucking right.
I got nothing.
Just off the top, I guess.
Show me what you got. With the hype.
Hey. Turn my headphones on.
Let's get an R&B.
Completely different podcast.
Let's get like an anime intro.
Yeah.
With the hype.
My fingers are deaf.
Just switch.
I'm here for it.
Hey.